Hey everybody, here we are going into tutorial number 14 of Blasts from the Past of Christmas Past with Pat McGrath with the Celestial Nirvana. 14 tutorials, or 13 as of right now. This is number 14. Not too sure what I want to get into today, but I do want to focus on the Eternal Amor. So without further ado, let me go and prep my eyes and we will get right into this tutorial. Eyes are prepped with the Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer by Fenty Beauty. So first and foremost, I'm right there. Let us go into Fabulosity. And that will be our crease color actually. Ooh. Oh. That just adds some punch for sure. So just go and add it and build it up to what we want. Tutorial 14. Oh, I just heavily infatuated and in love with this palette all over again. Oh my word. I do think this is such a good complementary palette to all the other Pat McGrath palettes for sure. You have your neutral, your cool tones, and then you have your warms. I think I did the calculations. There's 22 point, how many grams of product? 22.7. So that breaks it down to about 1.1 or 1.2 grams of product per shadow, which is a lot. But let's go ahead and blend this out to the intensity we want it, and we will continue. Fabulosity is on. Let's go into Eternal Amor, and we will do our finger and just pack that on the whole eyelid. Because this pink, it does something to me. And that is what we will do. On to making them look related. This Eternal Amor is like this icy. I mean, would you classify it as an icy? I don't know, but that needs to be into an idol. That, Pat McGrath Labs. I really hope they revamp the idols because these are exquisite. And you just blend it in like that, and that is alles. Now, let us go into Nightfall and let us start to create our wing. Because this will also be blended out into the crease. And we are gonna go from there. Oh, this is such a beautiful brown shade as well compared to, I do not remember what the brown shade was called in the holiday from the Celestial Odyssey. That one was definitely a lot more warmer, where this one is definitely more of that cooler toned, cooler neutral. Yeah, that is going on. I actually don't know what they're doing there next door, but it's quite annoying. But building it up to get the liner in. That's where I hate it. This has a beautiful amount of lid space where this has no lid space. So that's why I always do my best to make them look like they're related at least. Or at least they have the same last name. And then we're just bringing it over. Now dipping into that fluffy brush. And this is what we are going to do. Oh. We're going somewhere. This is where we are at. That Nightfall, making sure it's called Nightfall, really adds a punch. And let's go in with the Angelic. Golden Angelica for Zebrel. This, like the way they curated this palette to work together, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Whatever they decided to do with this palette was exquisitely executed in my personal opinion. But yes, tutorial number 14, this is literally it. Look at that. I am loving this palette. And the bee got back in again. Dude, why? Bruh. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face. Like I said, Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Radiant Skin Foundation and Concealer will be the continuation for this base. But yes, I hope you guys are enjoying this because I am, and this look is immaculate. It is celestial, it is opulent, it is couture, it is golden. Here is the final look, tutorial number 14. And I need to hurry this up because my nose is about to start dripping and I need to blow my nose. My horrorcore has begunneth. But tutorial number 14, love this look. Everything about this, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Gorge. And we continue. So for primer, blur stick from Milk, I should know what it's called, Luminous Blur Stick as the primer. Under eye color corrector is the Guerlain Precious Light in 002 and Vanish from Charlotte Tilbury in medium. Concealer under eye setting is actually the Meteorites from Guerlain also. Like I said, I love this one because I will do only this one or mix this with this or this with this or this with this to adjust how I want the color correcting to go. Whew. Concealer, 8.5 medium from Charlotte Tilbury. The Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. Foundation is 8 warm. The more I'm using these in conjunction together, I am loving the finish it gives. I do love, I'd say this for more fall winter because it gives a little bit more of that luminosity to the skin, like it's properly hydrated and yada yada. Yeah, I actually do love the finish. No highlighter because I use the foundation's luminosity to give that natural highlight glow. Bronzer, Airbrush Flawless Bronzer in 310. Blush is the Nude Venus 2 from one of the holiday collections. But I just love how nudie and neutral and natural this is. Just so I could have more focus on the eye. But also this blush has some type of luminosity to it, which gives it more of an extra glow in that area, which I love and adore. Brows are still Benefit. Lips are the Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. And Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray as the setting. I know they have a new one now, but I have the Radiant. I think they're considering this one the Radiant one, because now they have a matte and blurring one. I do want the one from Pat McGrath, and I do want the new one from Char Char. But we shall see. Tutorial 14, y'all. December 14th. I am living for this look. I know. I still wish they would come out, the brand would come out with a mothership with purples, violets. Because we just got Petamorphosis, which is more of that green. And I do want it. I don't need it. That's the thing. I don't need it. And it's all because of one shade that I'm so intrigued with. But I am excited to get to through tutorials 19 through 26 because I do feel like this one will be, these 6 here will be in conjunction with subliminal. I think it's subliminal. This in the middle, subversive. Like this, I cannot wait to maybe do the Fabulosity in the crease again and maybe do Nightshade or Night Creature all over, or maybe Night Creature mixed with this Eternal Amour. Like, I don't know. I'm excited. And the 6 warms, I would say, is probably, I'm gonna do it with Sunlit Seduction, but looking at it now and rethinking, I was like, maybe even the Bronze Seduction would go well with that, but I don't have Bronze Seduction, so Sunlit Seduction is the backup. But I do feel like within the portfolio of Pat McGrath, there are hints of purples here and there, especially like the Nocturnal Nirvana quad. Oh, maybe I should just do a series of all the purples I have from Pat McGrath in conjunction with Celestial Nirvana. We shall see. But tutorial number 14, I love how deep that Nightshade really, Nightfall really got, because this is like, look at that. I mean, yes, 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 from every angle, yes. This brown does remind me of the Kat Von D Satan Sinner brown. I think it's called Crucifix or Sabbath. I think it's called Crucifix. Yes, they're doing construction again. But without further ado, as usual, go to my Instagram page to see the final edits of everything, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy holidays. We're on 14, y'all. 11 more days to Christmas.